Hi, Pastor Rick here. So glad you're watching this video. I want to talk to you this morning about God's grace and what that means to our lives. I don't know if you watch the worship services that we also put up on this website, but this past Sunday I mentioned about a time in my life that God spoke to me on a retreat through a children's story. Just goes to show you God's not limited in any way, shape, or form in how he can speak into our hearts and lives. And that book was The Velveteen Rabbit. I'd never heard of it before. I was in my young 20s, but there's a passage in there where the Velveteen Rabbit is asking the stuffed horse in the nursery, who's been there longer than anybody and has a lot of wisdom, how do you become real? And the rabbit says, is it because you have a lot of handles and things that go buzz inside of you and lots of gizmos and gadgets? And the horse basically says, no, that's not it at all. He said, you become real over time through the love of a child who loves you so much and continues to love you and plays with you all the time. And so he demonstrates his love for you. And over time, he says, you know, your eyes begin to droop and your fur begins to wear out, but it doesn't matter because that's how you become real. And the last line he says, and once you're real, you can't be ugly except to people who don't understand. You know, a lot of people struggle with self-esteem issues and how they feel about themselves. And I'm here to tell you the grace of God is the love that helps make you real. And there's something that happens at the moment you put your faith and trust in God through his son, Jesus Christ. You receive the forgiveness of God. And forgiveness is wonderful. I don't want to discount that in any way, shape, or form. In fact, we need to experience that forgiveness to feel like we can even have a relationship with God. But that's the beginning. That's not the end. You know, when Jesus came to this earth and he came to the synagogue, he read a scripture from Isaiah, and he said, this is what he came to do. This was his mission. Here's what he read. The Spirit of the Lord is on me because he has anointed me to preach good news to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim freedom for the prisoners and recovery of sight for the blind, to release the oppressed, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor. See, there's so much more than just forgiveness. Jesus comes to heal us. Those broken places inside of each and every one of us. And sometimes it's instantaneous, and sometimes it takes a long time, and sometimes it's kind of both. You get sort of an instantaneous healing or wholeness, but you also have to walk that out in your life. I heard somebody one time give a testimony about having lived in a life of sin for a long time, and somebody asked them when he came to Christ, was it instantaneous or was it more of a process? And his answer was, yes, it's both. So if you haven't experienced the grace of God in your life, it's life-changing. And it's something he wants to do in your heart, in your life. So begin the journey with Christ. Ask him into your heart. Receive the forgiveness, and then let him begin to do the healing work that only he can do. We're still studying prayer at the pastor's Bible class on Thursdays at 10 o'clock. Please come and join us. Also, our worship services at 10:30. Even during the COVID, we're meeting together. Many of us wear masks, but we do practice social distancing. We have the hand sanitizer. We're making it as safe as we possibly know how. Please come and worship with us. You're always welcome. God bless you.